Self-driving technology has just made a huge leap. You can now eat mashed potatoes behind the wheel instead of French fries. Credit Cadillac with this one. They just unveiled Super Cruise. It's available in their 2018 CT6 sedan, and it's the first true hands-free driving system available to the public. Compared to the other state-of-the-art systems tested from Tesla, BMW, Audi, and Volvo, the new system from GM is the most mature out of the bunch. Super Cruise is a level 2 system, meaning it's a partially automated vehicle and capable of steering, braking, and accelerating, but leaving the driver responsible for more complex maneuvers. Super Cruise stays within its limits at all times, allowing passengers to relax or comfortably lunch while not putting them in unsafe situations. In fact, Super Cruise is an evolutionary step from the limited adaptive cruise control offered in most luxury vehicles. In short, it just works. It avoids dangerous scenarios by never putting you in those situations to begin with. That is, the system won't engage unless you're in its limited access highway geofence. Enter a highway, push the Super Cruise button, and then keep your eye on the glowing blue light at the top of the wheel. When it turns green, the system is active. Leave the highway geofence, and the light goes red, warning drivers very loudly, mind you, that you are off the grid and the driving chores are all yours. Fully autonomous systems are still quite a few years away, and current level 2 systems have big blind spots. Super Cruise isn't perfect. It won't activate in snow or heavy rain, or if lane markers aren't clearly visible. It doesn't work if the camera or radar sensors are covered with road salt or ice, and about a third of the sunglasses on the market apparently create problems with the face recognition software and completely shut the system down. But it does give us another great look into a future where our cars chauffeur us to our destination. The Super Cruise system is standard on the Platinum edition of the 2018 Cadillac CT6. That starts about $85,000. It's also available as an upgrade on premium luxury trims of the CT6 for an additional $5,000. Whether consumers will pay the premium, well, time will tell. If you've been waiting for the new Gran Turismo Sport, your wait is over. And Nissan is celebrating with the creation of a GTR that can be controlled using only a Sony PlayStation DualShock 4 controller, something every video game geek has wanted to do. It's all to mark the launch of the next Gran Turismo game and the 10th year anniversary of the R35. The GTRC, as it has been named, has been modified by UK firm JLB Design with mechanical parts to control the steering, throttle, and brakes, as well as the gear selector, so it can be driven externally without anyone on board. The system's brain is stored in the boot, that's the trunk for us Americans, where 6 computers control the car at up to 100 times a second. GT Academy winner and full-time Nismo racer Jan Mardenborough demonstrated the effectiveness of the system at Silverstone on its 1.6-mile national circuit, where he controlled the 542 horsepower supercar from a low-flying helicopter. How cool! Now, my thought is, why not strap a camera to a pole that's mounted on the rear bumper, giving you a third-person view of your vehicle, just like all of the driving games that we've always played. But apparently somebody had money to burn on a helicopter. The fastest lap achieved by Mardenborough was 1 minute 17 seconds. That's where the car reached a top speed of 131 miles an hour and averaged 76 miles an hour. This, according to Nissan, is just 7 miles per hour shorter than the average speed recorded when a driver is actually behind the wheel. Mardenborough, who was discovered by Nissan when he won the Gaming GT Academy back in 2011 before being thrust into a professional motorsports career, said, "The GTRC has brought my two worlds together, the virtual one of gaming and the reality of motorsport, in a way I never thought possible." The GTR celebrates its first decade this month with the original R35 revealed at the Tokyo Motor Show back in 2007. The latest version of the car, the Prestige, was launched last year with 562 horsepower and a more forgiving chassis setup. The R35 will not be succeeded until 2020, when plans are in place to put out a hybrid version that could produce more than 750 horsepower. Pizza Hut has a history of weird new products that are tragically just concepts announced as a stunt or a promo. Sorry, no pie ordering high-top sneakers for you. As we stare down the barrel of yet another impending winter, at least in the States, it's only fitting that the Pizza King introduce a parka made of the insulating material that it knows best, the lining on its delivery pouches. As with all our fast food gear, we have some ultra-serious questions about this apparel. Will the iPhone X's Face ID work through the clear smartphone case on the left wrist, there to let you order pizza in the cold? For that matter, will our smartphone device even fit in the triangular pocket on the inside of the parka? Except for a pizza-shaped device case. Wait a second. Is Pizza Hut going to release a pizza-shaped phone? Well, I wouldn't put it past them. Yeah, you'll never get your hands on one of these, but at least it's not like Pizza Hut's other promotions that only give away zany items outside the US, like the DJ box. Not that it's alone in committing this sin, as sister brand KFC is infamous for its non-American stunts as well, like with their phone charging takeaway box that they showed off a few months back.